And welcome back to the conversation. I'm Newbury Toe. During the conversation, we had a chance to speak to a lot of different people in the community, different people in the community who are doing great things. One person in the community that's doing great things that people in Brockton should be very familiar with, and he's actually now running for city council at large, is Adius Pierre. Adius, first and foremost, thank you for coming on.
Hey, Nubi, thank you for the invite, and I'm very, very happy to be with you.
You know, it's a campaign race that definitely a lot of people that are running for this council at large seat. But I first, for people who don't know you, I know you ran before, but first, for people who don't know you, who is Adius Pierre?
Well, Adius Pierre is a gentleman from Haiti, and I have been living in the city for the past 25 years. I'm also a community activist. I participated in various organizations, non-profit, like SHUP, South Haitian United for Progress, HCP, Haitian Community Partners, and I also involving with youth against drugs. I've been doing that for the past 20 years. So I'm a family man, and I love Brockton, and also a good father.
Right. So, Adius, you ran before a couple of years ago, and you did pretty well, but you didn't finish to get the final 4 seats. Why did you decide to run for council at large again?
Well, 4 years ago when I ran, and like I said to the Enterprise, my last interview, if you read it, I told them that I was new to the game, and I did very well in September and November. I came short, and I learned from that. And I think I'm ready to take on this challenge, and I'm very confident that I'm going to win this time because I want to bring some change to Brockton, and basically I just want to continue to do the good work late mayor was doing, and he was a. Yes, Mayor Bill Carpenter was a friend. I was doing very, very, very well in Brockton in for the past 5 years and a half, in 6 months, I believe.
Yep.
And I believe I'm ready to continue his work with my colleague when I get elected.
Definitely a tough blow for the city when the mayor passed away. It was a shock for everybody. So condolences to his family and his friends, and the city's still in mourning over that. When you're running for city councilor, what are some main priorities? What are some main goals that you want to do if you're able to capture the seat, one of the 4 seats? What are some of the priorities that you would like to tackle?
My number one priority right now is to bring some change to Brockton, like I said, especially downtown. When I talk to people, when I'm doing door to door, a lot of people came to me and say, you know what, by 7 o'clock, downtown is dead. And how can we bring life to downtown Brockton again? And one thing I told them, we need to make sure Brockton is safe first. That's why public safety is one of my priorities. And when we work with residents and businessmen in Brockton to keep Brockton safe, then Brockton will be more attractive for people, businessmen to come to invest in Brockton. So, for instance, if I have my business, I want to stay open late. I don't have to have no fear that something going to happen. So my priority is change downtown Brockton, bring life again to downtown Brockton.
To public safety.
Public safety is the priority. We're going to clean Brockton, make sure Brockton is safe. Then we invite people to come to Brockton to invest the money in Brockton.
You have a public safety background as well, too, right? You have a background in public safety.
Oh,
right?
Definitely. Yeah. I have a big background in law enforcement, and I graduated with criminal justice, and now I'm working for Plymouth County Sheriff Department. So public safety is my priority since I have the background in law enforcement.
What is the role of a city councilor, and how do you expect to work with whoever the mayor is coming up in November?
Every time people ask me that question, I told them councilors are like the congressmen, so like a small congress in the city. As a city councilor, we're here to balance the budget with the mayor. We cannot add to the budget, but we cannot cut. We cannot remove some money if it's not right at the right place. We're here to do check and balance. And when the project came before us, as 11 councillors, we work on it. We take a vote, and we always go with what is good for the city. So basically, you can have a good chamber, but if you don't have a good relationship with the mayor, nothing will be done. So that's why I believe I'm one of the best, because I can work with anybody to make things happen for the benefit of Brockton.
That's a big one, because we have so many people running for council at large. You know, we got to separate ourselves. So again, what separates you from anyone else running?
I'm a team player. I know how to negotiate, and I'm willing to listen, because if you want to accomplish something, you need to listen. I need to listen. I like to listen to my people, and I can work with my colleague to make sure we move Brockton forward. If you have a chamber that's not working well, nothing will be done. And I believe I'm a good team player now. I can talk to anybody. I'm a friendly guy. I'm ready to move Brockton forward. That's why I think I'm a good candidate for the city of Brockton. You
work full time. City council is not a full time job. It's actually considered a part time job. How would you be able to balance that? I mean, you have a family. You say you go to church. How are you able to balance all of that to be a city councillor?
Well, it's all about love and commitment. When you're passionate about what you're doing, you always make time. I will always make time for my family, because they are my number one. I will always make time to do my job well, and I will always make time to serve my city, because that's where I live. That's why my kids were born. They're here in the city. I want to make sure that the city is good and affordable and livable for everyone. So I will always find time to serve my people. That's why I'm taking on this challenge.
Where's the city of Brockton going, Adius? In terms of, are we going in the right direction? Where would you like it to go?
Yes, we are going in the right direction. With the work the late mayor was doing. All we need to do right now is to continue what he was doing. So that's why I'm preaching to have a government that's functional, not dysfunctional. Little challenges that we have in the city, we can fix them. That's why I'm saying, with the let's say public safety is my number one priority. That's why I'm preaching and I'm promoting community policing. So where the police officer have a good relationship with people in the city, because civilians are the eyes of a police officer. If we build this relationship between them, when they see something, it will be much easier for them to say something. So the city will never die. We live in the city. We care for the city. We need to continue to do the work the mayor was doing. As you can see, I mentioned the mayor's name so many times, because I believe he was doing a good job. So we have to continue to move Brockton forward. Like the parking space is being built. I believe, yeah, that's a good thing for the city. We got all the housing. That's a good thing. We can have more of that, and more of the housing, affordable housing for people who live in the city. So that's why I believe the city is going to the right way, and we have to continue the job.
I know you're big on public safety and your public safety background. It's been news in the last few weeks and months about a police station. How do you feel about? Is that something where we need to start looking at some ways of being able to get some money to the city for a new public safety area?
Yes, I read that in the Enterprise, they try to vote a budget to see if we can build a new police station for Brockton. And just like me, that's not new to you. We heard that before.
Right.
And I believe, yes, we do need a better police station. And I will be very happy if the people from the State House pass that bill so it can benefit Brockton. Better police station, better police officers, and better security.
in terms of diversity, we Jean Bradley Dericourt was a Haitian, first Haitian city councilor, councilor at large. Just talk about the importance of having diverse voices in the city council. You have Haitian descent, a lot of great people running Cape Verdean, Haitian men, women, awesome. Why is it so important to have different voices onto a council?
It is good because I see so many, not only Haitian, Cape Verdean, but we have women too.
Absolutely.
We have women in the rest, which is good.
Right.
Diversity is a beautiful thing. And Brockton is no longer what it used to be like 25 or 20 years ago.
Right.
We had a new Brockton, so everybody must sit at the table because I know my people more than you know my people, and more than like any other candidate can know my people, and they live in Brockton. As a Haitian descendant, I know my culture very well. So if you don't know my culture, it's gonna be very hard to work with someone that you don't know. That's why that diversity is good for the city of Brockton, and more minority school that get elected is better for the city because no matter how you see it, is different people, different background, one Brockton because we all in Brockton. I believe we all gonna be working for the benefits of people in Brockton.
Absolutely. You know, it's really beautiful. When the mayor passed away, I don't know if you noticed it, when everyone's walking to Marciano Stadium, and I had a chance to look back and see everybody.
It's beautiful.
It was beautiful. It really was.
Beautiful.
Every coach is there. There was no politics. Everyone's one together. So, we got to bring that same mentality, to the city.
And definitely, Nubi, my kids, your kids, or anybody's kids.
Soon to be kids, not yet.
Yeah. I know. I just
my nephews.
Let's say they go to Brockton High,
Right.
Different ethnic group. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
We all are human. We all live in Brockton, and we're all supposed to work for the benefit of Brockton. Doesn't matter where you're from. Brockton should be a place to welcome everyone.
Last question. Got about a few minutes here. So someone's going into the ballot box, and they got to pick 4 names. Why should they pick your name as one of the 4?
They're gonna pick my name because, based on my background, I'm sure people are gonna check me out when I'm after listening to this conversation. Mm-hmm. They can go to adiuspierre.com and read for themselves and see what I have been doing for the past 20 years in the city. I'm a passionate. I'm here to work for your children, for the safety of your children, to have better school education, to find more money to put for after school program, to put for daycare. We don't have those things as we speak. We don't have them. When school is closing in June, there is no camp to send the kids because there is no money, no after school program. Let's say you go to work, your kids come home, you're not there to watch over them. They're gonna go in the street. That's why we have what we call delinquent juvenile. So we need to find money to hold the state accountable for the school in Brockton. We need those programs. We cannot survive without them. If we need a better education, we need to come back with those programs. After school program, more teacher diversity among the teachers. We need that. That's why I'm fighting. When you go to the ballot, you see my name, you say, oh, this guy is the champion, I'm going to vote for him. What I do right now, Nubi, I took kids from the community every year. I do it twice a year. I bring them to Plymouth County Jail where I work. I have young inmates do presentation for them so they can learn, they can stay away from drug, stay away from illegal weapon, and to stay in school. That's what I have been doing. When you see somebody like that, you're going to vote for him because he's working for you. He's working for your children.
There you go right there. And, one thing I can attest is, when I used to work for the TV station in Brockton, I always saw you. So you didn't just pop up during the election. You're always, whether it's with the, Haitian community, with, sheriff's office, so on and so forth. You've always been there.
Exactly.
You've always
Exactly.
been there. So, I appreciate that. I know the city appreciates that. So
Thank you so much.
So they got to go out and vote now, right?
I'm a servant. I'm here to serve you. I'm here to serve you. But if you want me to serve you more, you need to give me your vote on September 17. Please. My name is Adius Pierre. I am the change you need and the voice you deserve. We all cannot go to the city hall, but send me and I will represent you proudly.
All right, there you go. Well, Adius, I want to thank you for coming on to the podcast, and good luck in the campaign.
Thank you so much, Nubi. And one last thing before I forget. Doesn't matter how much that you like me. If you don't register, you won't be able to vote. You make sure you register and make sure you vote. With your vote, you can hire someone, you can fire somebody. So please hire me. And I believe you will never fire me. You're going to hire me again.